Hello, my name is Terry Morgan. I'm here to introduce my martial arts classes, my new venture, channel15radio.com, old-time radio drama for a new era, and a story that I've written, The Ambassador, science fiction, martial arts, adventure. It's family friendly, it's fun. And I'm going to read just a little bit from it in just a minute. I've been teaching Wudang taiji, Wudang Qigong, and several other internal martial arts for the last 3 years or so. Got quite a library built up on YouTube. My channel, Wudang Research Association, public site, wudang.com. I've been running that for 25 years. Invite anyone who would like to learn some traditional Chinese martial arts. You're welcome to enjoy any of the classes that I have up, and you're welcome to message me with your questions or comments. With Channel 15 Radio, I've taken some of the concepts from traditional Chinese martial arts, my own study of languages and cultures, and some of that magic that comes from applying your imagination to what you really want to do. And in my case, what I really wanted to do was to go out to play. I wanted some friends to go play with, so I created them. And I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. I still have a little bit more to do. There's a couple more things that the characters would like me to write about. And that journey has been great fun so far. I'm going to continue with it in a few more things. In one of the elements of channel15radio.com, we have this idea of old-time radio drama for a new era. I've taken my story, adapted it as an audio-only script. We have great promo that my team created. It captures a good part of what we're trying to do with the show, and it gives you a sense of where we're going with it. It's fun, basically. Just keep that in mind. It's a fun show. We have a good time, and we want people who read the book, listen to the show, to walk away with a smile. Now, in the story, I have a tightly grounded science fiction story. So what that means is that everything in the book is more or less normal. There's not a lot of stuff that you have to try and figure out. A couple things, but I've referenced them sufficiently that it's all right. We're on a starship. Anybody not know what a starship is? All right, that's right. So I didn't explain the particulars too much. I simply allow you, the reader, the listener, to know where we are so that you can fill in the details as you choose. In the story, I have this idea that people from different cultures, different backgrounds, different ages can work together, learn how to talk with each other, become friends. And part of my hope with this story is that somehow parts of that hope, that we can all become friends, we can figure out how to talk with each other, not at each other. some of that will start to come over into the real world. We could use a lot more of that. So the story, an accomplished older woman leads a tight-knit team to protect the local neighborhood. Together they must find a way to stop the invading Olmeri. Good friends, good food, good times, and some bad guys in the local neighborhood. It's dedicated to my mom, the lady who raised me, and all the little girls like me whose dreams are never big enough for their imaginations. That local neighborhood, that's this group of stars up here. There's really a place, I said it's tightly grounded, there really is a place called the local neighborhood. You take a look at the picture. Initializing the High Council chambers on Dagon. Ambassador Michael Lawrence paced the clean marble floor outside the High Council chambers. A tall set of ornate doors took up most of the inner wall. Well-spaced, woven silk carpets muffled her footsteps. She wasn't tall, but she wasn't short either. She was pretty, but not overtly so. Her dark blonde hair was braided over her left shoulder. She was dressed in the formal gold and rust-colored robes of a keeper of earth, with a simple dark red woven belt wrapped around her waist. Her ambassador's sash with several medals hung across her right shoulder. She smiled as she looked down at the 8 jewels on her first contact pin glistening in the clear light from the atrium windows above. The pin had a simple, elegant design. The base was flat gold with a ring of gold braid outside the rim. Frank Drake's iconic pulsar map for the Pioneer plaque was engraved in the center. 8 small jewels were arranged in 3 dimensions to match the relative positions of the 8 original members of the Central Alliance: Sol, Eridani, Procyon, Vega, Altair, Fomalhaut, Rasalhague, and Aldebaran. The pin, it matches. I did that on purpose. The story takes place partly in space, partly on other planets, partly on Dagon, the Central Alliance seat, I guess the seat of government. That's where they have the High Council chambers and everybody comes for the meetings. The relationships between the characters, of course, make a lot of difference. The High Council has told the ambassador that she's going to go out and meet with some folks on a new planet, and her friend, the council president, Ali Al-Sambarik, has called her the night before. The ambassador nodded. "We knew that was happening. It's part of why I'm leaving in the morning. What's different now?" President Sambarik looked down and shook her head. The traders inquired. The Olmeri replied that it was their choice to trade with others or not. The ambassador sat back. "Oh, crap." President Sambarik chuckled. "Well, yes, that's one way to put it." The ambassador frowned. "They aren't just scouting anymore." President Sambarik shook her head. "No, and they're moving more quickly. We received reports from our trading partners in that sector about the Olmeri scouting sorties just last year. The invading Olmeri. They're coming. And why? What do they want? It's just, we can trade for that. Let's talk. We can figure it out. We'll come." They don't want to talk. The effort to find out what the Olmeri want, what they're really looking for, is part of the story. The connections between the ambassador, her team, her 4 old friends that she calls to come help, and all of the intricacies that go with those characters. I hope that you'll enjoy meeting them as much as I enjoyed creating them. The Ambassador by Terry Morgan. It's available print on demand, Amazon, Kindle, and you're welcome to message me and I'll send you an autographed copy if you'd like. Thanks.